American Leadership Academy. I love all three of these words. However, today I want to talk to you about the word in the middle, leadership. The word leadership means a lot of things to a lot of people, but today I want to share two things that the word means to me. To be honest, these two things are the reasons I've come here to ALA, but I'll explain that later. First, when I think of a good leader, I think about good decision making and how important it is to teach students not just about math, English, history, science, and art, but you have to know that making good decisions is a key aspect of your education. Let me give you a small example of that. I loved volleyball and basketball. In high school and later during my freshman year of college, I played for hours every day. However, when I got older, I made a mistake. I forgot how important it was for me to stretch. After spending 2 years away from volleyball and basketball, I got back on the court and, as you can guess, I got injured. I tore my ACL. What's up, Mr. Kanega? I feel your pain. This doesn't mean that my life is over or that there hasn't been anything good that has come from my injury. In fact, I think I was focused too much on sports, and the injury brought me a lot of unusual opportunities that I maybe wouldn't have taken advantage of otherwise. But still, all in all, this was a lack of good decision making. Just a small choice made a big difference. I have now had nearly a dozen surgeries and had to deal with the pain and recovery that comes from each one. Ugh. So sad for Dr. Dixon. No worries. That's not why I bring this up. The reason I bring this up is to talk about you. Let me start with another story, this time about my studies. Since I had no shot at being a superb athlete any longer, I decided to focus on my academics. I found that I loved learning about people, and in particular, how to help students become successful. I became a teacher, first at BYU, then at ASU. For the last 25 years, I've been an educational researcher, a teacher, and one which might sound, well, it might sound boring to some, but when you learn about what it really is, super exciting. You see, I've been studying the story of success, academic and career success for years. I've gotten to travel all over the world and see teachers and students in action. What makes students successful? What makes teachers successful? How do you become successful, and what does that even mean? Oh man, I love learning about how to improve other people's lives in real ways. Now, throughout my studies, I learned that there are many factors that can aid in you having a successful life. And I'm excited to be here to share some of the things I learned. So, let me start now. As I have read and studied, the most exciting part about all this research is that the largest single factor for your success continues to be you. Not your parents, not your schools, not your friends. In fact, did you know that there are just 3 simple decisions that you can make right now, even before you are a full-fledged adult? Decisions that can determine your success for the rest of your life. Want to know what they are? Good. Here we go. Number 1, finish high school. Number 2, get a full-time job. Number 3, wait until you're married to have babies. That's it. I know they aren't shocking. They're almost funny, right? And for many of you, you may find they aren't very hard. It's kind of like stretching. For those who finish high school, get a full-time job, and wait until they are ready to be married, there is a 98% chance here in the United States, according to available data, that you will be economically successful. Let me say that again. There's a 98% chance, even if you started out in poverty, to become economically successful. Shocking. 3 small things, small choices. They matter. Now, I told you I would talk about two things that make a good leader. The first, I just shared with you. A good leader makes good decisions. You can see I have a little reminder here behind me. Right there, it says make good choices. Right here in the bookshelf in my office. So in your life, when you are at a crossroads and when you are thinking about doing something, anything, remember, stretch. Finish high school. Get off the couch. Get a job. Learn to wait. All these things are valuable and will give you more freedom to succeed. But now let me talk about one more thing. In my life, I haven't always made perfect choices. And the truth is, you won't be perfect either. During difficult times when I might have made a poor decision, often I have had people who have given me a hand and have helped me out of that pit that I dug myself into. Sometimes it was a teacher who asked if I needed help. Thanks. Sometimes it was a coach who had to tell me to settle down or he was going to put me right back onto the bench. And sometimes it was just someone who believed in me so much that their belief allowed me to believe and then to succeed. There have been people all throughout my life that have helped me to make good decisions. So here is the other part about being a good leader. A good leader, yes, makes good decisions, sure, but perhaps even more importantly, helps others to make good decisions too. In your life, you will find that some of your best moments come when you are that someone to someone else. Okay, we all need help. We all need to work together. If you see someone struggling, when someone has dug that pit, so to speak, would you please take it upon yourself to lend a hand, to reach out, to help? You will find that as you do so, your life becomes different. You aren't so focused on yourself. You'll be making an impact in the lives of others. And that is what it means to lead. You know, maybe that is why I love teachers so much. Teachers choose a profession that doesn't make maybe as much money as other things they could be doing, but they choose to make an impact. They choose to lend a hand. I love teachers and I love their hearts. Guys, this is a special school. It is a school filled with students making good decisions. And yes, sometimes bad ones. But it is also filled with people that can help us correct those bad decisions. I invite you to be one of those people. And I invite you to be a leader. That's why I'm here. How about you? Go Patriots.